Rotary Club of Tucson past president Bill Gilkinson passed away on January 2nd, 2020. He was born in New York City on September 17th, 1925. He certainly lived a full life, so let me tell you a little bit about the Bill I knew. Bill loved his country. Even before he graduated from high school, he joined the U.S. Army Air Force during World War II. He was assigned to the then new B-29 bomber program, where he was a turret gunner. All of his missions were over the Pacific Theater, primarily flying over Japan. Later in life, in 1950, he was called back to the Air Force Reserves during the Korean conflict and was a gunner for the B-36 bomber group. He was a proud and decorated veteran serving in our country in a very important capacity. Bill joined the Tucson Police Department in 1951. He served there for 30 years, retiring in 1981. He is truly a rags to riches story. Working his way up through the chain of command, he started as a jailer, served as a radio operator, a midnight patrolman, motorcycle officer, sergeant, detective, and was finally named Chief of Police in 1969. He served in that capacity for 12 years. Some of his accomplishments in this department included purchasing TPD's first helicopter. That was a really big deal in those days and sparked a lot of community concern. Hiring the first female patrol officers was also a big deal back then. Janet Wilson and Marty Nada served full careers in law enforcement in Tucson and broke the ground for other women. He designed the community substation program, which has grown from 1 to now 5, and developed the TPD headquarters on South Stone Avenue. Bill enjoyed being with family and friends. He was so pleased with the growth of the city of Tucson and the many people who have made the Tucson community better and a great place to live. He's a member of many civic groups. He was so proud of his community involvement, especially the Rotary Club of Tucson. Bill joined the Rotary Club of Tucson in 1969, and he quickly became an active, proud, and very social member of the Rowdy Table. He must have really impressed the club with his Rowdy Table experience, because in 1974, he was named club president. He took the Rowdy Theater to heart because he often, very often, used to say, "Yeah, I was president of the Tucson Rotary Club back when the job was important," as he looked at the new president. His Rotary membership remained in good standing throughout his remaining years. He visited us every year for his birthday and never failed to not make us laugh. A couple of years ago, Bill came to visit us for his birthday, obviously a little older and a little more soft-spoken, and while he was speaking, from way in the back of the room, someone at the Rowdy Table yelled, "Speak up, Bill, we can't hear you." Bill may have been a little soft-spoken, but he had not lost his sense of humor. He quickly responded, "Hey, if you can't hear me, move up to a closer table." Even his old age, Bill didn't change. It was a pleasure to work with Bill Gilkinson, who was 95 years old when he died, and he was preceded in death by his loving wife of 60-plus years, Ellen Rose. In addition to his wife, he was survived by 4 children, 4 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. Bill wished donations to be made to the 100 Club of Arizona. It can be made at www.100club.org. This organization helps the families of first responders who are seriously injured or killed in the line of duty. President Bob told me that the club will make a donation in his honor to that organization. Thank you so much. I was fortunate to have worked with Bill Gilkinson for the better part of 10 years in the Tucson Police Department. He served as a mentor, an amazing leader, and I'm proud to be able to call him my friend. Needless to say, his family misses him, and on behalf of the Tucson community, the Tucson Police Department, and the Rotary Club of Tucson, thank you, Bill. We will all miss you.